Greetings my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by ExpressVPN, a virtual private network that gives you security and privacy while you're on the internet. The way a VPN works is that it creates a secure tunnel between your device, whether it be your phone or your computer, and the internet, keeping your passwords and information secure. I particularly find a VPN reassuring when I'm using a public, unencrypted Wi-Fi network. I like the security that a VPN gives me. I also like the privacy ExpressVPN provides. Using ExpressVPN reroutes your connection through a secure, encrypted server so that your internet provider can't see anything you're doing online. ExpressVPN also allows you to reroute your connection through specific locations or countries around the world, which allows you to eliminate geo restrictions. So some of the shows that I enjoy include Solitary Gourmet and Midnight Diner. I also like ExpressVPN's ease of use and that I can install it over multiple devices, and that if I run into any troubles or hangups, I can contact them via customer support 24/7. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN free by clicking the link down below, or head over to expressvpn.com/Emmymade. Big thanks to ExpressVPN for their continued support. So I don't know about you, but one of my guilty pleasures is watching street food videos. I just love them. Something about witnessing the procedure of making food right in front of me, even though I'm not there, it's virtual, but just watching the process of someone make food, I just find it so calming, satisfying, and then ultimately it makes me hungry, but I always end up watching these videos late at night. I don't know, something about it is just love it. But there are so many great Korean snacks. Every time I see a video, I want to make it. But this one I really want to make, and it is for mozzarella grilled cheese. So in the description, I will link the original video that I saw by Foodie Boy. So all this is mozzarella cheese that has been paled on a skewer and then grilled on a flat top. Right? It sounds like we've had something like that before, but here in the US, most of the time when we eat mozzarella as a snack, it has been breaded and deep fried and then served with marinara sauce. This case, it's a little bit different. There's no breading, there's no deep frying, it's just grilled until it's nice and golden on both sides. It's flattened out a bit, so it becomes this kind of thin, almost like taffy sugar daddy stick, but it's cheese. And then kind of like a sugar daddy, to push it into the dessert or sweet realm, it is given a beautiful little squiggle of condensed milk. Condensed milk, crispy, salty grilled cheese. I mean, there's no bread involved, it's just grilled cheese with this sweetened condensed milk. Initially, I was skeptical, but after having a corn dog with sugar on it, a omelet pancake with sugar on it and ketchup on it, I can confirm sweetness with these snacks is delicious. Absolutely delicious. So I have no doubts this is going to be delicious as well. But my other reason why I want to do this video is the whole cheese thing. Because my experience with mozzarella cheese is that it just melts everywhere. I said, how can this be? How can you take a piece of mozzarella cheese and put it on a flat top and not have it melt into this like pool of melty oblivion? Don't understand how that works. My suspicion is that the type of cheese used in Korea is a little bit different. Although it's translated as mozzarella, I don't think it's the mozzarella we have here in the US. But we won't know until we actually try it. I went to my local supermarket and got a block of cheese. This is mozzarella cheese, low moisture cheese, and just a brick of it. So let's go ahead and cut the cheese. I watched another video where Manchi, the queen of Korean cookery here on YouTube, used string cheese to grill up. So I'm gonna try that as well, which is perfect. Look how beautiful that is. I don't even have to cut anything. Beautiful string cheese. So I'm gonna use this as reference because I want all my cheeses to be about the same size. Helps to have a sharp knife. That's a lot of cheese. So this is not the first time I've tackled making homemade Korean street food. I've also made a corn dog that's covered with crinkle cut french fries. I've also made this amazing sandwich with like an egg pancake covered with sugar and ketchup. Another one I want to try is a corn dog that has a hot dog and mozzarella cheese in it, and then it's covered with sugar and ketchup and mustard. It's the cheese combination with the hot dog that it just looks amazing. There's another one I want to make, the corn dog that has, anyways, I'll stop. I love corn dogs. Mozzarella cheese sticks prepped. Because I'm skeptical about the results of the mozzarella cheese, I also picked up one other type of cheese, and it is this cheese, which looks noticeably different than the mozzarella cheese. This cheese is called halloumi, and it comes from Cyprus. Now, the reason why I chose this specific type of cheese is that it is made for grilling. It is made to withstand high temperatures without melting all over the place. The secret to why halloumi can withstand high temperatures without melting all over the place is due to the cooking process. It is boiled as part of the process, which binds the proteins together, which makes for a firmer cheese. This I know for sure will not melt all over the place. So I'm gonna cut some of this up as well, so I just have the satisfaction of being able to grill up some cheese. But then we'll do a whole little taste comparison thing, okay? Okay, so this too I'm gonna cut. It actually is easier to cut than the mozzarella. It's not as bouncy, it just cuts really cleanly. It looks more similar to feta. It's whiter in color, and it also is brined like feta. So we're gonna take the skewer and impale the cheese and get it, whoopsie. Try not to break the walls of the cheese, so keep it horizontal. This one's a little bit smaller in diameter, so we're just gonna pierce it, and keeping it flat on the board helps, I think. We do this with the halloumi as well. I'm gonna twist it. I think twisting kind of helps. And I have my grill preheated. I have it set at 300 degrees. Now I don't want this to be too hot. I want it to be hot enough to give it a nice caramelization, but I don't want it to be instantly like pool of goo. But it might just be pool of goo regardless. So let's just go ahead and do this. All right, so first let's try the traditional low moisture mozzarella cheese. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's instantly sizzling and melting and sliding. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Let's cook two of them side by side. Okay, next we're gonna do the string cheese. It's actually behaving exactly how we would think mozzarella would behave. At least the mozzarella cheese that we put on top of our pizza, it's doing this. Look at this. I mean, it's caramelizing nicely. I'm gonna attempt to flip this. No. But I'm gonna try. Yeah, 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 yeah! That kind of flipped. As opposed to this one, which didn't. Okay. It kind of flipped, it kind of flipped. Okay, let's do our string cheese. Ooh, doo 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 doo. Okay, so the trick is to corral the cheese. Use your flipper to help you. It's kind of working. In Foodie Boy's video, the one they show in Korea, it doesn't do nearly as much of this kind of melting, at least on the sides. But I'm getting some caramelization, which I'm very pleased about. I don't think I'll be able to lift it up like a lollipop and eat it that way without it sliding all over the place. Put it on a plate. The string cheese is just a pool of just a mess. It's not even on the stick anymore, but we'll take that off. Clean that up. And now let's try the halloumi that's made to be grilled. Here we go. See how that does. So in this little squeezy bottle, I've got some sweetened condensed milk, and now we're going to drizzle it on our cheese. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's give these a flip. Look at that. So beautiful. Gorgeous. So we're gonna give these a little bit of press, just like they do in the video. All Alrighty, my beautiful lovelies, now for the big taste test. I've let these cheeses cool a little bit with the hopes that when they're not so molten, the cheese will actually stay on the stick. So let's go ahead and give them a taste. Da, 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 da. And indeed, it actually stays on the stick. Now this is the low moisture mozzarella cheese. This is what you would grate on top of your pizza. And this one has condensed milk on it. Alrighty, let's give that a taste. Itadakimasu. I thought that condensed milk would be way too sweet, but it's not. It's just a pleasant kind of sweetened glaze on it. In terms of flavor, the cheese has a very familiar, very mild cheese flavor to it. I think what I'm also struck with is the kind of change in texture. It's got a rubberier texture. This has cooled down a bit, so you're not going to get that big stretch. And it's got a little bit of caramelization, which is nice, kind of toasted. Reminds you of pizza, but you've got condensed milk on there. But it's just slightly sweetened. It's nice. I like it. And because this has milk in it, it complements this really well, because this too is a milk-based product. Surprisingly good. So now let's try that same cheese without the condensed milk. It tastes like the top of a pizza without the pizza sauce. Mozzarella cheese. It has that familiar kind of bubbly caramelized flavor that you get when you have a pizza. I have to say I prefer it with the condensed milk. Something transformative happens when you add a little bit of the sweetness on it. It just makes it more enhanced. This just tastes like pizza without the pizza. That's fine, but when you add the condensed milk to it, it just enlivens it a little bit more. Makes it more savory somehow. I know that sounds paradoxical because it is, because we've added something sweet, but adding that sweetness makes it taste more savory rather than being kind of dessert-like. Surprising. String cheese version. Now that caramelized really nice. Now this one also too has condensed milk. Let's give that a go. This one's significantly more salty, and it has an even more firm texture to it. More rubbery and just harder, firmer bite. I think I prefer the first mozzarella more than the second. Now let's try the beautiful halloumi. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? All right, I'm gonna have it with condensed milk first. Here we go. You hear that? It's actually squeaking against my teeth. It's delightful. It too has a bouncy texture, but it kind of crumbles in your mouth, a little bit like curds. This also is infused with a mint flavor, which I'm certain the original does not have. But this cheese is made to be grilled, and it grills beautifully. Look at that gorgeous caramelization. It did not ooze all over the place. It has a great texture. It is quite salty. It is as salty as the string cheese. And the condensed milk does a great job to balance out that salt. And again, it's delicious with the cheese. This is such a surprise. I actually want more on there. So there you have it, my attempts at grilling mozzarella cheese at home. Please let me know down in the comments below if you've tried this before, if you've had it in Korea, if you've tried it at home. I want to know your secrets. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in, and big thanks to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. And if you'd like to learn more about how to get 3 months of ExpressVPN free, click the link down below or head over to expressvpn.com/Emmymade. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends, follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye!